Okay, now let's take a very good look at this movie now. Hmm? Let's take a very good look at it. Number one, see the way those guys are moving up and down inside that place. They will get into a room. You don't get to see the room. They will walk out again. That's to show you that the rooms are empty. There are nothing in the rooms. Then the guy said he was introducing the guy on a stethoscope to the white man, the supposed white man. One of them looks like a Chinese. He said that the guy is a qualified technician and a surgeon. I don't understand it. A qualified technician and a surgeon. You never get to get that kind of thing. Then, if you look at the guy that opened the pot, he opened a pot boiling with hot water, and he just put his hands and collected what looks like a head. He collected it, and the way he collected it shows that it's very light. It's not a head. He took it. It's not hot. He just put, So
And okay, and we now have good deep freezers to freeze the body parts.
did you hear that guy say that they have deep freezers where they store these organs they sell? I mean, you can't store kidneys or hearts for transplant in a deep freezer. It's not possible. They use hypothermic machine perfusion. That's what they use to preserve those organs. So, but the guy said that they have deep freezers. You saw it now. You can play the video back and see what I'm talking about.
This one will be okay for the liver. Which one is good for the brain transplant? This one will be okay for testing the herbs that cure strokes. And this one will be okay for the brain transplant. Okay, bring them along.
You look at the lab technician. The guy said he's a qualified lab technician, not even a lab scientist. He said he's a lab technician and a surgeon. That guy brought his stethoscopes and put on the left side of the chest. Just there, opened the girl's mouth, opened her nose, and opened her eyes. Then, with only that test, he was able to determine which one is good for brain surgery and which one is good to test the herbal concoction for stroke. So now let's look at the fight scene when the two groups came to challenge each other. You find out that it's just they are just moving around, pushing themselves, no action. Okay, on a very good day, that kind of squabble, that kind of brouhaha, needs to get somebody, at least one person injured or slapped or something. But they were just jumping up and down. At the end of the day, the other group just entered their bus and left. Okay, just you can play back the video again. Go to that video and play it back again so that you will understand all these things I'm saying. Okay, now did you see where Emeka Rollas just came out from the house? AGM president, he just came out from the house with his wife. They went into their car. He tried it 2 times. It didn't start. But he didn't even care to go and open the bonnet to check what is wrong with the car. But he just rushed out, opened the car, went in, tried 2 times and jumped out again and left. They entered the bus and they were kidnapped, they were shot. I mean, it's not convincing. It's not. If you want to make movies, you have to make it convincing. You should have tried to know what is wrong, whether it's battery or whatever. And that car wasn't sounding like something that is not going to start. The car wanted to start, but you can see that he just intentionally left the car and moved away. So why I'm saying this thing is it's not as if I'm trying to run our films down, but it's just that I want to encourage producers to make more research when they want to make movies. Take their time, let it be convincing, put your costume, make your locations very good. Don't do things that is very funny. When people look at it, they will say, what are these people doing? Just do your research very well and you come out with very good movies. Nollywood movies are very wonderful, especially this very movie. Okay? But I'm just scrutinizing it. I'm looking at where ordinary people cannot look at.